Stogie O'Shea.
My name's Stogie, and
The Star is Born.
Well, for Michael Jordan, his legendary stature begins here at the University of North Carolina. Interestingly enough, when Michael came into college, he wasn't thought of as going to be the savior to North Carolina. North Carolina was already #1 team in the nation. So all of a sudden he comes into this talented team where he could develop and learn his skills and learn his craft. And I think that was the best thing for him. The game between North Carolina and Georgetown. This game is so important because you have 3 top 75 players playing in this game. Patrick Ewing was probably the premier player in college basketball, along with James Worthy. And now you're adding Michael Jordan to the mix.
Well, New Orleans is buzzing tonight with the national championship. Fans for Georgetown.
Wait, yeah, win the game 16.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to New Orleans and the 1982 NCAA championship game, featuring the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Georgetown Hoyas. Mike Fratello, both these schools hungry for a national title.
For Big John Thompson in Georgetown, this would be their first ever national championship. A chance for Sleepy Floyd, Patrick Ewing and company to go down in history.
And on the other side for North Carolina, this would be their first title, Clark, since 1957.
Well, they have had a few second-place finishes, including last year, since that 57 championship. The Tar Heels really looking to get over the hump. They're hoping James Worthy and Michael Jordan can lead the way.
And if any guys can do it, Clark, it's those two right there.
I'd hang my hat on those two.
In the Hoyas backcourt, Sleepy Floyd and Roy Duncan, with John Nash and Harold McRae at the forward. And star Pat Ewing is the 5. For UNC, it's Adam Barnett and Michael Jordan at the guard spots. At forward, Craig Bacon and All-American James Worthy. And Sam Perkins is the center.
These schools' talented freshmen, they will have a lot to say about who wins tonight. The way Jordan flies through the air, it's not like other guys. He's still going up when others are coming down.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
And there's the pass to Ewing. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Clark, Ewing and Jordan, incredible freshman talents in different ways.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, Ewing's MO is to dominate the inside defensively, rebounding and blocking shots, rim protecting, scoring near the hoop. Jordan is looking to get his by shooting and slashing. Play lockdown perimeter D. Boy, it's a joy to watch both of these guys play, and I can't wait to see them get after it.
I can't wait either. And without question, it's a packed house. For more, let's go now to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. They are expecting upwards of 60,000 people tonight in the New Orleans Dome. This is just the second title game ever played in a dome. Both teams were concerned about depth perception with shooting in a huge building. In the semifinals 2 days ago, both teams shot under their season averages. We'll see how they adjust tonight. Kevin?
Will indeed. Thank you, D.A. This is the first title game in a dome in 11 years. Clark and Mike, as we know, 2 big rule differences between the college and NBA game. No three-point line in NCAA basketball. And Clark, no shot clock as well.
Yeah, I think those rules, Kevin, favor teams that focus on the inside play. Guys like Pat Ewing. It also rewards those teams that are patient. Teams like UNC who are prone to play a delay game at times.
Something that makes Michael Jordan's performance even more impressive, he's only a freshman. And here he is in the starting 5 of the finals.
And he can't hit the second. And here are the Hoyas now, trailing by 2. And out of bounds, and the Tar Heels will take it. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for North Carolina. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Really impressive, smart basketball from a freshman. Jordan showing you good discretion with his shot.
You know, before this weekend, none of these guys have played in a dome. It's hard to shoot in these places, Clark.
Yeah, you know, I think sometimes, Mike, that's a tad overrated, but there is something to the fact that your depth perception is a little bit off. You can't really simulate what it's like in a dome. So I think you look for these teams to really attack and not settle for jump shots.
It's good.
As a score-first guard, you'd like to see Jordan getting his teammates involved.
Here's Floyd to the right side. Buries it down low. Floyd's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Here's Jordan. Michael Jordan, what a leaper.
Flying high, Jordan levitates.
The Hoyas trail by 4. Here's Floyd. Shot on the wing. Ewing can't get it to go. And so here now, North Carolina.
Well, this UNC team, they're known for their delay game. Without a shot clock, they'll hold the ball late, which in turn will shorten the games.
And you know, Mike, that style's worked extremely well for them this season. North Carolina has won 15 straight games and overall 31-2.
And the Hoyas making a change here. And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's Bailey. Green with a screen on Jordan. Outside, Green. Nash outside. Here's Bailey. Rebound by Perkins.
That's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barnett. Over Weber. And North Carolina with another miss.
I think there's way more they could have done there to try and open something up, get something a little better.
Yeah, they settled for a poor shot when they didn't have to.
Perkins against Ewing. Passes it to Bailey. And here's Nash. Pass to Green. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on James Worthy. The Hoyas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's off as well. So he misses both. Tar Heels leading by 6. Jordan outside. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. Bailey passes to Nash. Kicks to Weber. The pass to Ewing. The jump hook. Worthy with the rebound. Down low. It's stolen. Bailey passes to Nash. Here's Ewing. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Ewing's got 5 points so far.
Georgetown center Pat Ewing, the 7-foot freshman sensation, was born in Jamaica. Played lots of soccer and cricket as a youngster. His family moved to Boston for high school, and the rest is history.
Do not test Pat Ewing. Wow, try someone else.
The 7-footer Patrick Ewing in the mind of the Tar Heel shooters.
Nash outside. Pass to Weber. Here's Ewing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ewing's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And naturally, Coach, when the Ewings moved to Boston, Pat picked up the game of basketball.
Boy, did he ever. Becoming one of the most sought-after recruits ever. Pat visited a few schools, including North Carolina, but Ewing picked Georgetown.
Yeah, I think you like Big John Thompson, didn't you?
Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Nifty move. Bailey passes to Nash. Here's Ewing. Can't tie it up as that one misses. North Carolina leading.
The conference freshman of the year, guard Michael Jordan, appears headed to slaughter.
Jordan's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Nash outside. Weber dishes to Ewing. Shoots over Worthy. And there's Patrick Ewing on the assist by Weber. Ewing's got it all tied up now for the Hoyas. Ewing's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. And young Michael Jordan, born in Brooklyn. Clark, he grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina.
And Kevin, it's well chronicled, but Jordan didn't make his varsity basketball team until he was a junior. It's an indication of how everybody's journey to development is different. Michael used that slight, though, as fuel, becoming a high school All-American. Michael Jordan, one to keep tabs on as his career progresses.
Duncan, he's checked in for the Hoyas. Floyd comes in for Weber. Ewing, the pass to Nash. And Bacon pulls it down. Here's McLaughlin. Jordan at the elbow. And Ewing sends it back.
You can tell Ewing eager to block shots, and his reach, timing, and jumping ability can often make it look easy.
Playing in his final game at Georgetown, senior guard Eric Sleepy Floyd with just about 2,300 career points. Floyd is the all-time leader in Hoyas basketball history.
Well, Gastonia, North Carolina, a small town of less than 50,000 people, features 2 stars in tonight's title game. David Aldridge has more.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Now, James Worthy of North Carolina and Sleepy Floyd of Georgetown both hail from Gastonia. While they grew up going to church together, they went to rival high schools. Despite James being highly recruited and Floyd going under the radar, it was Sleepy's Hunter Hess High that got the better of James's Ashbrook in the 1977 state title game.
David, that is a great story and very interesting. Thank you very much. Hey, Mike, they say Gastonia, North Carolina, pretty much shut down tonight, all glued to the game.
You are correct. Everyone in that town is watching this game. Worthy with a chance to avenge the state title lost with a national title win.
Wouldn't that be something? And Clark, the man they call Sleepy. Floyd is 6'3", and some kind of excitement for the Hoyas.
Love the way he plays with such flair and enthusiasm and energy. He's the focal point of the Georgetown attack, and I really expect Sleepy Floyd to be a first-round draft pick in the upcoming NBA draft.
He is a dynamo for sure.
Yep.
There's Bacon. Worthy kicks to Jordan. And there's the drive. Explosive on the bounce. Michael Jordan.
In this huge game, Michael Jordan is stepping into the spotlight.
Mike, another game for Pat Ewing with a major impact in the lane, down low, and in front of the rim.
It's not just the 7-foot size of Ewing, it's his fire. He welcomes the challenge of this talented North Carolina team.
That's a great observation. Here's Jordan. Worthy, the pass to Jordan. Over Duncan. Jordan with another miss. And Ewing has got the ball here for the Hoyas. Passes to Floyd. Ewing inside. Worthy defending. Ewing against Worthy. On the basket by Ewing. Ewing's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hoyas.
Really showing what he can do in the painted area. Ewing will be a monster if he continues to develop off of that.
Here's Jordan.
Oh, why did you
Jordan
give me that
can't get that
fucking
one to fall.
shot?
Again and again, Ewing
Oh my
owning the glass.
fucking
A
God.
major factor tonight.
Give me the
one
worst
is
fucking
good.
shot of all fucking time.
Now
They
it's a
fucking suck.
4-point Hoyas lead.
I love that possession. Get the ball close to the hoop. A winning play.
Mike, when we take a look out on the court, so much talent out there right in front of us on the floor.
Kevin, there are at least 5 bona fide NBA players in this game. Ewing, Jordan, Perkins, Floyd, Worthy. A star-studded championship game.
Ewing against Worthy. Duncan up on top. Pass to Nash. Here's Green. Top of the key, Duncan. Nash outside. Back to Duncan. Ewing trying to get open. No good from Duncan. Here's McLaughlin. Over Duncan. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And as dusk descends over the French Quarter here in New Orleans, Louisiana, we're ready to go with the second half. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan coming to you live from New Orleans, North Carolina, and Georgetown. Tonight, we'll crown a champion.
During this year's NCAA tournament, North Carolina is shooting over 75% in second halves. Some tremendous post-halftime play.
Here's Bacon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bacon's got the game tied up here for the Tar Heels. Taking a look at the Tar Heels. Bacon is out there with Worthy. Then it's Perkins. Then it's Michael Jordan. And it's Barnett in at the point guard. Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. Shoots. No good from Ewing. In the tournament, Clark, the Tar Heels over 75% after the break. How have they shot it so well?
There are a number of factors, Kevin, but I think one of the primary ones is patience. UNC has that stall game, if you will. They're looking for the best shot, and they wait for the right shot. The experience of James Worthy, I think, helps them with that as well.
Helps them a lot. Now the pass to Barnett. He kicks to Perkins. To the paint. Here's Worthy. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Worthy's got his second basket.
When North Carolina has a big like Perkins getting an assist, that shows you how well they move the ball.
McCray passes to Ewing. Another shot and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mike, for each school, a chance to make some history tonight.
Georgetown looking for their first national title. UNC, they haven't won it all in 25 years.
North Carolina leading. Jordan in the corner. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 19 points for Jordan.
Don't underestimate Jordan just because he's a freshman. He plays with real determination out there.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
Taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the D and made them pay.
And there's the feed to Ewing. Over Perkins. The Hoyas with another miss. Tar Heels leading by 3. Jordan dishes to Worthy. Right side, Jordan. Over Duncan. Jordan can't get it to go.
A frustrating night for the Tar Heels, being forced into tough, bad shots by Georgetown. The Hoyas certainly playing championship defense right now.
Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Ewing's got 13 points.
At 7 feet tall, Ewing can make short work of these plays. Grabs the ball and sends it back.
Born in Washington, D.C., John Thompson is the perfect head coach for Georgetown. Big John was a great player back in his day. Backed up Bill Russell for 2 years with the Boston Celtics.
Here's Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Establishing his presence inside. Jordan drawing more contact here.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And so Jordan nails both of them. Big John Thompson patrolling the sidelines. Clark for the Hoyas. What makes him such a great coach?
Well, the players love, but they also respect him greatly. You marvel at what he's done at Georgetown. He's really built that program into a perennial power. Prior to his arrival in 1972, it was a perennial losing program. He's got the Hoyas right on the precipice of a championship tonight.
He does indeed. Duncan outside. Here's Bailey. He's defended by Jordan. Here's Floyd. It's hauled in by the Tar Heels. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
In last year's title game in Philadelphia, North Carolina dropped it to Isaiah Thomas and Indiana 63-50. A bitter pill for sure for these Tar Heels. You know, his scoring has just been AWOL this quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
Pass to Floyd. Feeds to Davis. Pass to Bailey. Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. Here's Bailey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. On the wing, Davis. Here's Bailey. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And North Carolina, Mike, dropping last year's NCAA championship game.
It's a huge motivating factor for their returners. Guys like James Worthy, Sam Perkins. They said that loss fueled them during off-season workouts.
Those are terrific college basketball players. Duncan with it. Now guarded by Jordan. To the middle. Here's Green. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Since the break, Clark, a great job by Georgetown defensively.
They're making things hard on the Tar Heels offense. No easy looks allowed so far.
Here's Jordan. And that one is off. Here's Floyd. He's got 6. Green, the screen. Here's Bailey. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And now the Tar Heels on the break. Here's Barnett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I think that was a message-sending foul there. They're not going to allow any easy buckets at the rim.
Yeah, as a coach, I like that one. Make them earn it at the line.
Adams, he's checked in for North Carolina. Here's Floyd. Pass to Green. Ewing with it. Double team on Ewing. Back to Green. Nash outside. For the tie. Bank shot. No good.
Another close one for North Carolina. They won their first game in the tournament by 2 points. Their largest margin of victory, just 10 points.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. Here's Ewing. The Hoyas with another miss. And Clark, we know that UNC has played in lots of big-time, tight tournament games. Is that an advantage?
I think it certainly helps, Kevin. You can't dismiss or discount that fact. The Tar Heels are comfortable and used to playing in close games. They have perfected late-game composure and execution.
They can't stop Ewing around the bucket.
Establishing that dominant force inside early. Ewing's a handful for UNC.
Bacon, he's checked in for Barnett. McRae's checked in for the Hoyas. Tar Heels leading by 3. Here's Jordan. He can't hit that time.
Georgetown trying to get their first national title. This is a program that missed the NCAAs for 32 straight years. Just their second ever appearance in the Final Four.
And Jordan slams it home.
Can't afford to hold anything back in these games, and Jordan definitely isn't.
The Hoyas trail by 5. Floyd passes to Ewing. 7-foot shot. Good on the bucket. And unlike North Carolina, Georgetown was not considered a blue blood in college hoops.
No, I tell you what, that changed, though, Kevin, when John Thompson got hired 11 years ago.
It did.
Yeah, Georgetown was considered a small hoop school. Now, they are a premier program. A title would cement them amongst the nation's best.
Their recruiting has been terrific. Here's Floyd. Nash up on top. The pass to Full. Looking for Ewing. He gets it there. Over Perkins. That's good, and the Tar Heels lead is cut to just one. The basket from Ewing.
This young man can carry the load for you offensively, and he can do it all night.
Here's Jordan. Worthy kicks to Jordan. Adams outside. And the Tar Heels making a change here. Barnett's checked in. Here's Floyd. To the inside. Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
I'll tell you what, that one felt like more than 2 points. Ewing shaking the floor, firing up his Hoya teammates.
The much talked about matchup of freshmen. Jordan and Ewing. Mike, it's been very close.
While the two don't directly face off, they set the tone for their teams. We never say that about first-year players.
Never.
This Jordan kid, I tell you what, plays much older than his age. He is absolutely a cool, composed young man.
Pass to Full. He feeds it to Ewing. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And
Why would I fucking go in?
What pressure? I know it's the finals, but Ewing shrugging it off, and Georgetown knows they can count on him to deliver.
Duncan, the pass to McCray. The dish now to Nash. Duncan outside. Passes it to McCray. Here's Floyd. And Bacon pulls it down. The Tar Heels trailing. Jordan down low. Duncan is there. Clutch point from Michael Jordan. What confidence we're seeing from the freshman.
Look at the freshman. Jordan comes through with a timely bucket.
Here's Floyd. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Rebound North Carolina. Jordan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Stolen by Ewing. Nash against Barnett. Out to the wing. Inside. Here's Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
So easy for Ewing to get to the rim. In a championship game, you just can't leave that open for him.
Here's Barnett. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And here are the Hoyas now. It's a one-point game. Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. Floyd passes to Nash. To the middle. Looking for Ewing. He gets it there. Big, smooth Sam Perkins making his presence felt. Jordan down low. Covered by Duncan. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. Clark, this is an important possession here.
Under pressure, we'll see how well they execute now.
And he commits the intentional foul.
We're down 1 point.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. He both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. And Worthy has got it here for North Carolina. Jordan kicks it over to Worthy. No good off the back of the rim. And an intentional foul right there.
They have the fucking foul.
Yeah, he drops the first one, and he can gather himself
40
down
seconds, he's gonna
get 2 in a row. So it gets them
40 seconds, he's gonna fucking foul. Fucking idiot.
Making this a 2-possession
Oh my
game.
God.
You know,
And
every
now,
second is crucial at this point. They need a quick bucket for sure.
Then they can try for a steal on the inbounds, but if they don't get it, foul immediately.
And so they choose to
alright, bro.
And you know, it's
This is
unfortunate
fucking
they will not have him for
stupid.
the rest of this one.
Actually, a
But the game
fucking
seems out of
idiot.
reach anyway.
Oh my fucking God, bro. Not to restart this whole fucking shit.
At the free throw line, Pat Ewing is solid.
God fucking damn.
Good mechanics. I think he could get
Oh
even
my
better.
fucking
These
God,
guys have been
bro.
lights out from the charity strike, protecting their lead.
He takes it in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
God.
He drops the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Barnett. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul.
It's the first, that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Here's Barnett. Elbow shot is on the way. Can't get it to fall. And for the first time in school history,
He literally did not have a fucking foul, bro. We had enough
national
time. We're
champion,
down
Coach
1
John
point.
Thompson
You
has his
fucking
title.
You just feel
fucking
great for Big
idiot,
John,
bro.
his
Swear
players.
to fucking not reset, bro. Keep shit. Alright. Dude. Oh my God. He's fucking idiot, bro. Actual fucking idiot. Actually a fucking idiot, bro.
The first time I ever saw Michael Jordan was in 1981 at the McDonald's All-American game in Wichita, Kansas.
Known by many. Welcome, everyone. Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. And David Aldridge on the sideline. Pike, the crowd is buzzing. As we get ready to see Team USA going head-to-head with a team of NBA stars.
You could understand the excitement in this building. And it's easy to see why some of the best collegiate athletes in the nation on Team USA. While the NBA star squad is just stacked up with their top-tier talent.
Now this game, Clark, only an exhibition contest. But the fans, my goodness, they seem pretty invested already.
And I can see why, Kevin. What a sight to behold. I mean, this might even be a once-in-a-lifetime assemblage of talent. That goes for both of these teams. I mean, you don't often get a chance to see this many big-name players on one court.
I am so glad you and I are here to see it. Out there for Team USA, we've got Steve Alford and Michael Jordan at the 1 and 2. Then Chris Moen at the small forward. Wayman Tisdale at power forward. Down low, it's Sam Perkins. And out there for the NBA stars, Isaiah Thomas is running things at the point, with Jim Paxson and Mark Aguirre at the 2 and 3. And then it's teammates Larry Bird and Robert Parrish filling out the front court.
We know this game doesn't go on anybody's record, but you can tell these players aren't about to come out here and just make each other look good. I think that speaks to the quality of the players on these two squads. These are all true competitors.
There's the pass to Aguirre. Over Mullen. Aguirre, no good. Michael Jordan on the wing, guarded by Paxson. Jordan can't get it to go. Mike, it only makes this game more interesting to watch as a fan. Clark, the fact that both teams are playing for keeps is so interesting.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this contest is going to be full of a lot of up and down basketball. If you blink, you're going to miss it. I'm expecting a lot of high intensity, high effort play for both sides to be pushing themselves to be at their best.
And plenty of storylines to cover, but our sideline reporter David Aldridge, as usual, is all over. David.
Thanks very much. Now, everyone knows these are just exhibition games, but neither the Olympic team nor the NBA stars have any intention of taking it easy on one another. The tone seems to be surprisingly serious among these players. Guys, back to you.
Well, that's going to be interesting, David. Thank you. I don't know what to expect from tonight's game, Mike. It's going to be fascinating to watch.
To me, that comes as no surprise. No matter the consequences of your game, you always want to play your very best.
Against the best, correct? I mean, my goodness. Clark, there's so much to be excited about watching this unique matchup. But the biggest question is the most obvious one. And that's who's going to win this game?
Look, I don't want to be a guy that fudges on picks, but it could go either way, Kevin. I mean, Team USA has a lot of hungry and ambitious young talents, but don't expect the NBA stars just to show up and roll over. I think they also want to win this thing.
They got a lot of pride, don't they?
Yes, they do.
One guy we're going to keep a close eye on tonight, Mike, and this one is Michael Jordan out of North Carolina with a ton of promise.
And everyone wants to see how he measures up against real pros. No better time to get a sense of what he might be capable of in the NBA.
Reaching foul. Jim Paxson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Tisdale passes to Alford. Jordan looking around. Michael Jordan of Team USA having a tough time of it out there.
So far, things just haven't gone Jordan's way. He has to be patient. Can't let this frustrate him.
Thomas passes to Paxson. Such a wide open look.
You've got to appreciate the confidence Paxson has. He's fantastic at cashing in quickly.
Shoots from 12. Jordan can't get it to go.
You know, something that could give the NBA stars an edge are the little things. Oftentimes I say the playing things are the main things, and you learn that as a pro. Little attention to detail type stuff, like playing a strong transition game or being able to read and anticipate where a play is going. That's stuff that pros do.
You might just see more high IQ plays coming from the NBA stars. They'll be a little more calculated with their approach, where Team USA might try to just get things done with sheer willpower and effort.
You know, one of the major offensive weapons out there for Team USA is Michael Jordan. He plays and scores at a very, very high level and could maybe give some of these NBA stars a run for the money. We know he's competitive,